The echo of market sentiment. The long-lasting ripples of consumer emotions and attitudes in the bustling arena of business, where every transaction is tracked and every metric is scrutinized, there is an often overlooked yet immensely powerful force at play: market sentiment. Many leaders focus solely on immediate sales, conversions, and quarterly profits, but the truly astute recognize that behind these numbers lies something far more subtle and enduring: the echo of consumer emotions and attitudes. This echo persists long after the transaction is complete, shaping brand reputation, customer loyalty, and the very trajectory of market success. Market sentiment is not a static moment, it is an energetic resonance, a ripple that moves through the marketplace, amplified by the collective emotions of your customers. These emotions, trust, excitement, disappointment, or loyalty, linger long after the sale, influencing future decisions and attitudes. To understand and harness the power of this echo is to tap into a deeper, more profound level of business intelligence. Much like a pebble dropped in water, the initial action, a purchase, a marketing campaign, a product launch, creates waves. But those waves do not simply vanish, they continue, often unseen, shaping the environment in ways that are both subtle and profound. This is the echo of market sentiment. It requires leaders to look beyond the immediacy of revenue and to recognize the emotional footprint their brand leaves in the marketplace. Market sentiment is not just about numbers or analytics, it is about energy. Every interaction with your brand leaves an imprint, an emotional energy that either strengthens or weakens the relationship between you and your customers. When consumers engage with your product, they don't just buy, they feel. And those feelings, whether positive or negative, create an energetic field around your brand. According to Forrester, 81% of customers base their purchasing decisions on emotional engagement with a brand. This data reinforces the idea that consumer emotions extend beyond immediate satisfaction or dissatisfaction. The energy of trust, for example, is not just a fleeting feeling, it is an anchor that binds customers to a brand over the long term. When your brand elicits positive emotions, it creates an energetic ripple that continues to influence future buying behaviors and even word-of-mouth recommendations. The echo of these emotions, whether it's excitement, frustration, or fulfillment, spreads across consumer networks, subtly influencing perceptions and attitudes long after the initial transaction. This is why businesses that are attuned to the emotional landscape of their customers don't just measure success in sales, they measure it in connection. In today's hyper-connected world, the echo of market sentiment is amplified by the digital ecosystem. Social media, review platforms, and online forums have become powerful echo chambers where consumer emotions are shared, magnified, and broadcast to the world. These digital platforms act as both amplifiers and mirrors, reflecting and amplifying the emotional energy that consumers experience with your brand. A bright local study found that 87% of consumers read online reviews before making a purchase, and positive reviews can increase conversion rates by 270%. This statistic underscores the power of digital sentiment, where one customer's emotional experience can influence the purchasing decisions of countless others. The echo of a single positive or negative review can create ripples that affect brand perception on a global scale. The challenge for businesses is to understand that these echoes are not easily silenced. Negative sentiment, once amplified in the digital realm, can persist for years, shaping brand reputation long after the original incident is forgotten. On the other hand, positive sentiment can fuel a cycle of growth, where each satisfied customer becomes an ambassador, amplifying the brand's energy into wider and wider circles. The echo of market sentiment is deeply intertwined with brand integrity. Integrity is the invisible force that shapes consumer trust, and trust is the currency of lasting business relationships. When your brand operates with integrity, it creates a positive echo in the market, an energetic wave of trustworthiness that resonates far beyond the initial transaction. But integrity is fragile. One misstep, a breach of trust, a failure to deliver on promises, or an ethical scandal, can send negative ripples throughout the market, undoing years of goodwill in a single moment. According to Edelman's Trust Barometer, 81% of consumers say that trust is a key factor in their buying decisions, and companies that lose this trust can see significant declines in market value. From an esoteric perspective, the ripple effect of integrity is aligned with the ancient spiritual law of cause and effect. What you put out into the world inevitably comes back to you. When businesses operate with transparency, fairness, and a commitment to excellence, they create a positive energetic loop, one where the market sentiment reflects the authenticity and integrity of the brand. There is a philosophical dimension to the echo of market sentiment that speaks to the idea of collective consciousness. Just as individuals are influenced by the thoughts, beliefs, and actions of those around them, so too is the marketplace influenced by the collective emotions and attitudes of consumers. The philosopher Carl Jung spoke of the collective unconscious, a reservoir of shared experiences and archetypes that influence human behavior. In the context of business, market sentiment operates in a similar way. The collective emotional response to a brand, product, or service becomes embedded in the psyche of the marketplace, influencing future interactions in subtle yet powerful ways. When a brand consistently delivers value, meets expectations, and connects with its audience on an emotional level, it becomes part of the positive collective consciousness of the market. This creates a virtuous cycle, an echo of goodwill that brings in more customers, fosters loyalty, and drives sustained growth. Conversely, brands that ignore the emotional dimension of their customer relationships may find themselves locked in a negative feedback loop, where dissatisfaction and disappointment become part of the market's collective experience, limiting their potential for growth. To harness the echo of market sentiment for long-term success, businesses must adopt a more holistic approach to managing customer relationships. This involves not just delivering a great product or service, but consistently creating positive emotional experiences that resonate deeply with consumers. Cultivate authenticity. Authenticity is the foundation of positive market sentiment. Consumers are drawn to brands that are real, transparent, and consistent in their messaging and actions. According to Stackla, 86% of consumers say authenticity is important when deciding which brands they like and support. By being true to your brand's core values and mission, you create a resonance that customers can feel and trust. Listen to feedback. The echo of market sentiment often reveals itself in customer feedback. Whether it's through reviews, surveys, or social media interactions, paying attention to how consumers feel about your brand allows you to make adjustments before negative sentiment becomes deeply embedded. This feedback loop is a powerful tool for maintaining a positive echo in the marketplace. Prioritize emotional engagement. Every interaction with your brand is an opportunity to create a positive emotional connection. Whether it's through exceptional customer service, personalized experiences, or thoughtful marketing, businesses that prioritize emotional engagement create lasting echoes of goodwill that reverberate through the market. Stay attuned to market trends. Market sentiment is not static. It evolves with societal shifts, technological advancements, and cultural changes. Staying attuned to these shifts allows businesses to adapt and continue resonating with their audience, ensuring that the echo of positive sentiment continues to grow over time. The echo of market sentiment is a powerful, often unseen force that shapes the long-term trajectory of your business. It is not just the immediate result of a single sale or marketing campaign, but the lasting emotional impression your brand leaves on the collective consciousness of the market. By understanding and managing this echo, you can cultivate a deep, enduring connection with your customers, one that drives sustained growth and success. In the end, business is not just about transactions, it's about resonance. The emotional ripples you create today will shape the market's perception of your brand for years to come. To harness this echo is to unlock the hidden power of consumer emotions, turning each interaction into an opportunity to build something far more lasting than immediate sales. A brand that resonates, reverberates, and thrives.